sometimes I don't have time to, because sometimes nowadays, exams are coming for my kids. So I want to teach them. Yeah, simultaneously I am doing all those things. So I have to manage, and I am managing, sir.
So it shows that how much dedicated and how much hardworking person you are. Okay.
Yes, really, it's a really necessary for me, because I want to get fluency in this language. So I want to dedicate all those things, because I have decided, I have determined, I want to learn this language. Visible.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. Fantastic. Thank you for asking. How about you, sir?
I am also doing amazing and thank you for asking.
Yeah.
So
Tell
after
me,
a
sir.
long time, we are meeting again.
Yeah, sir. I think, is it third time?
Yes, yes. It's our
Yes, sir.
third session.
Yeah. How is your practice is going on, sir?
So my practice is going on very well nowadays.
Hmm.
Okay. So what about your practice?
Yeah. My practice also is going well. So each day I speak one audio call, at least one audio call and one video call, sir. And simultaneously, I read newspaper, storybook. So yeah, I am practicing.
Okay, okay.
Compared to earlier days, now it's okay.
Okay, so before diving into our conversation, so we should introduce ourselves for the viewers.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, sir. Sure, sir.
O-
Okay.
Okay.
My
Please.
name is Sangappa. Okay, sir. My name is Sangappa. I am connecting you from Bangalore, which is in Karnataka. If I talk about my qualification, I have done diploma, and if I talk about my hobbies, are I love to read newspaper, and I love to read English stories. I watch YouTuber conversations, and some other English contents, English movies, English comedies. Yeah, that's all about me, sir.
Okay, glad to hear about you. Okay, now it's my turn. So
Right.
as you can see on the screen, my name is Bablu Kisku. I am from Hooghly, West Bengal, and I have done masters in English literature. And my
Mm.
hobbies are playing cricket, football, and having conversation with different kinds of people. I'm a kind of inquisitive person. I love to learn new things. And by profession, I am a teacher. And I have a YouTube channel where I upload English related conversational videos. So that's all about me. And this is my short introduction.
Very fantastic, sir. Fantastic introduction from your side. I'm very glad to hear your words, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you very much. And
Yeah.
a few days ago, I watched a video which where you had a session also. You had a conversation with, I think, Rajini ma'am, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think last week I spoke with her, sir. Yeah,
Yes,
it was
yes,
a really fantastic, and it was my fortune, because she is the most great YouTuber. So
yes.
I spoke with her. It's my fortune, because sir, many
I
people
watched,
are trying to
I
speak with
watched the
her.
video. I watched.
Yeah,
Yes,
many
yes,
people are waiting for her conversations. They are waiting for her session. But I
absolutely.
got that opportunity. I spoke with her, so I learned a lot from her, because sir, many people are always waiting for her videos, because she is a most great YouTuber, and always whenever she is uploading her videos in the YouTube channel. So yeah, those videos are helpful to all the beginners, some of the teachers and some of the businessmen. All those kinds of videos she is always uploading consistently. So nowadays, I think around 60,000 subscribers we have
Yes,
nowadays.
yes.
So
I
it's
also watch her channel also. I also watch her channel.
yeah,
Yes,
I am also always waiting for her videos, sir, because she is speaking very well manner. She is always motivating to the people. for the beginners and intermediate people. Always he is motivating for everyone, and simultaneously she also she is also elevating her knowledge, and she is getting more fluency in this language. So I really that was my fortune. I feel, sir.
So did you approach her or she just approached you to talk to her?
Yeah, no, actually, sir, I only made her because uh, I wanted to speak with her earlier time. It was my um, my intention was to speak with her. So I mailed her. So she gave me chance last week itself. So I was very happy that time. I was very exhausting that time.
And you spoke very well, okay,
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah, sir, whoever are speaking good English speakers, so we can learn from something of them, something from them. So sometimes we are making so much of mistakes. So they are guiding us, and simultaneously they are using different kind of vocabs and different kind of framing the sentences. So we can learn from them because they are speaking very well, and sometimes they are they are speaking in public places. So that's why they have a good knowledge about how to teach to the people for the beginners and intermediate, and sometimes she is speaking advanced level language. So so many YouTubers are really like I like so much, and your YouTube also I am subscriber. So I like your YouTube channel. So I am also watching your videos also.
Okay, okay. Thank you for watching my videos also. I'm not like
So
an advanced speaker, but I am trying to be an advanced speaker. So that's why I try my level best to be good at speaking.
actually, sir, we consistently speaking to people with strangers, so definitely we could become a good speaker. But effort is really important. So if you have to speak at least 1 hour each day, so we can also become like great YouTubers. So now, actually, my motive is not to become a YouTuber, good YouTuber. So my motive is to become a good speaker and get a good fluency in this language. I want to, teach my kids this language. So that's what only I am in this platform. I want to get a good fluency in this language. I will work hard. So how much as possible from me, I will work, sir.
Okay, okay. So how many kids do you have?
I have three kids, sir. Two daughters and one son.
Okay, so what do they do?
Uh, Actually, my elder daughter studying in eighth standard, sir, and second daughter studying in fifth standard. Last is my son is studying in first standard. All are I enrolled in English medium school. They are also speaking English. But sir, yeah, environment is very important. See, if you have a good environment, no one, nothing is impossible to learn. Not only language, or if you want to do something, nothing is impossible. But effort is required, and simultaneously ambience is really necessary. So if
Yes,
you have, my main motive is to create ambience in my home itself. So because they are already studying in school, they have a ambience in the school, they are speaking with their friends and teachers. But if once they enter into my home, here also ambience is really important. So that one I am creating here. So that is my main motive. Simultaneously, I am also getting fluency, and I'm teaching to them also. So they can also learn, and simultaneously, I am also getting fluency in this language.
I must say that you have improved a lot. Okay,
Yeah,
because
compared.
I, I have talked to you a few months ago, maybe one or 2 months ago. So that
Yeah,
time you were not so much fluent, but this time you are speaking like a fluent speaker. Okay, so
thank
you
you, sir.
have improved a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you, sir. But sir, consistently I'm working really hard. So at least 1 hour, I watch YouTuber conversations. because sir, listening is very very important. So by listening we can grasp lot of new vocabs, and we can how we can learn how to the people are making the sentence frames and everything. So by listening we can gain more knowledge from others. So that's why first I do one thing. First I do watch YouTuber conversations as much as possible. I do speak how much as possible from me, and by audio call or video call. Sometimes I read, because everything is required here. If you want to construct one building, yeah, four pillars are really required. So
Right.
in the same way, we have to read and write, and you have to speak. So everything is required. So simultaneously I am doing all those things, so I feel better nowadays. I am speaking a little bit good compared to earlier days.
Okay, so you are doing a job also, so now, so how do you manage your time for doing all these kinds of stuff? How do you manage?
Yes, sir. You have, because if you have a passion to learn this language, we have to dedicate our something. We have to dedicate some things, like sometimes we have to dedicate our happiness, and some other. Sometimes we have to celebrate some festivals. We have to dedicate all those things, because my passion is to learn this language. So that's why at the early morning I watch at least half an hour English news channel. After that, by going at office time, when I'm getting in the bus, that time I watch some YouTuber conversations. After coming time again, I use watch YouTuber conversations. Yeah, sometimes whenever I'm getting time at the evening time, I speak by audio call. I use CV application, and once I enter into my home, if it is possible, so again I try to speak by audio call or video call, how much it is possible, that much. And after that, I will learn some. I try to learn some new vocabs, because new vocabs are really important. So if we have a many of vocabs, I can easily frame the sentences. So I will I try to learn more vocabs. So this kind I am managing, sir. Sometimes I don't have time to, because sometimes nowadays exams are coming for my kids, so I want to teach them. Yeah, simultaneously I am doing all those things, so I have to manage, and I am managing, sir.
So it shows that how much dedicated and how much hardworking person you are. Okay.
Yes, really, it's a really necessary for me, because I want to get fluency in this language. So I want to dedicate all those things, because I have decided, I have determined, I want to learn this language. So that's what I want
At
to
any cost. Yes, sir,
things.
at any cost. You have to speak this language like a fluent speaker.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yeah. Sir, how do you manage? You also, you are going to school, and you also don't not you also don't have that much of time, because you have also kids, and you have to
Okay.
teach your own kids. But how do you manage? You are running YouTube channel. If you are running YouTube channel, means you have to edit videos, and you have to make a thumbnail. So it's really take a lot of time. So how do you manage all those things?
So, a very good question you have asked me. So, you have already said that one thing, if you have passion, if you have dedication to anything, so automatically you will do these kinds of things. And there is a proverb is that while there is a will, there is a way. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
sure, sure. Yeah,
so
exactly.
that's why if you have any passion, so automatically you will do these kinds of things. And
Yes, sir.
being a teacher, I always remain busy in my home. I have to do many kinds of stuff. I have to do
Mm.
my household chores. I have to go to market, and I have to
Yes.
help my son in his studies. Okay, so in spite of doing all these things, I always manage my time for
Yeah.
making videos, for making thumbnails, and all kinds
Mm.
of things I do by myself. I never take any help from anyone. Okay.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
By By this way, I am just improving day by day, and I am
Mm,
always try to speak to someone else from the Skype application. Okay,
mm. Sir,
and
do
in
you speak
this day,
do you speak English to your kids?
okay, okay, thank you. And I in between in these times, my school exam was just finished. Okay, but
Mm,
I had to check or I had to evaluate the answer script of my school exam or school exams papers. Okay, so that's why
okay.
I was little bit busy.
Mm,
But in between these times, I always try to speak to someone, and I
okay.
never skip in a single day. Okay,
Yes.
I always try to speak three or four people every day. Okay,
Wow. Great, great, sir.
and I just like you also, I also watch YouTube videos, especially conversational videos, and sometimes also podcast videos also. For 1 hour I used to watch, and 1 hour especially for speaking. 2 hours
Mm,
I always immerse myself 2 hours. Okay,
yes. Okay.
minimum 2 hours I always give, and it could be also 3 hours also
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so so we have to be very dedicated. We have to be very passionate. If we want to
Yes.
improve our language skill, if we want to be a fluent speaker in this skill, so we have to be very energetic, and we have to think in English, and we have to also surround ourselves totally in English. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
and
Okay,
whatever
sir.
activities I nowadays I am also trying to think in English, just like
Mm,
whatever activities I do from morning till night. All the
mm.
activities I try to think in English, not in my mother tongue. Because
Okay.
if you
Yes.
start thinking in mother tongue, so your brain automatically work according to your thought. But if you
Yes.
try to think in English, your brain subconsciously also try to think in English also. Okay, so
Yeah.
your
Yes.
thinking
Yes.
power will be improved if you start thinking in English. Okay.
Yes, 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 correct, correct, sir. Actually, sir, before half an hour, I was speaking with my childhood friend. So that time, sir, every day, by speaking to the people by phone, So always I am speaking English only in nowadays. So earlier time, before half an hour, I was speaking with my childhood friend. That time I was remembering only my words were coming only in English only. But that actually that was not a matter because I want to speak with her our native language only. But that time I was remembering English words, but that time really I was confusing that time because we are always thinking in this language only because we want to get the fluency this language means we are always thinking about so how to do, where to do, and how to speak with person today. I want to speak with that person, this person, always we are thinking in this language only. So really I was
Your
confused.
brain automatically start thinking in English. Okay.
I was confusing because this was my passion, so always I'm thinking in English only till morning to evening time, always thinking what to do, where to do, and what I have to do. So always I'm thinking. So this thing today happened, but anyhow we have to manage.
Yes, yes. Right,
Sir,
absolutely.
sir, do you speak English with your in your home and your kids and your wife?
I always try to speak in English with my son also. Okay, and
Mm,
my son is also fond of speaking in English. Okay,
okay,
because I want to give him an English speaking environment at home. That's why I
okay.
am trying to speak with him always in English. Okay.
Mm. Okay, 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 sir.
Just like you, just like you are trying to giving an ambience of English speaking ambience at home. Okay,
Mm.
so we should do like this also because our next generation and English is our future, I think. Okay,
Yes, yes, really, really.
and there is a lot of facilities because everybody knows that English is a global language, but it's
mm,
not actually the reason. But if you know English, so you will you will crack your interview if you try to
mm,
take any job. Okay, so you will crack the interview very well if you know English properly, and
mm.
and if you know English very well, and if you just try to go for higher studies, all the stuffs are written only in English, not in any other language. Okay,
Yes, yes,
and if you also start running any business, if you want to start any business, so you have to be very good at English also, because all
yes,
things are every stuffs are nowadays are done online, and online
yes,
activities especially only in English, not in any
yes,
other language.
yeah,
Okay,
yes, sir, yes, sir. Yeah, real
so
nowadays, if you want to update your phone itself, it will be in the English language only.
yes,
Nowadays,
yes,
this thing is happening. If in future what will happen, sir? If you know really English well, so you have a future
yes,
because
yes.
that much of English is essential for the society nowadays.
And
Yeah.
and if you know English very well in your
Mm.
society, the people will start thinking that you are a very good, talented person. You are a very intelligent person, and
Yes.
people will start respecting you if you know
Yeah.
English. If you can speak English, okay.
Mm.
So
Yeah. True.
this is the aura of this language. Okay.
Yeah. True, sir. True. Okay.
Uh, Tell me, what do you do in your spare time?
Yeah, actually, I read storybooks, sir. Storybook, storybooks are really helpful for understanding this language because grammatically we can easily understand and we can understand the moral of the story. And after reading the story, we can teach to my kids. The kids can also understand the what is the moral of the story. Nowadays, moral is very very important because in nowadays kids they are neglecting their parents, so that's what we have to always tell the earlier stories how
Moral value. Moral,
yeah,
there is a moral value.
because nowadays yeah, always youngsters are neglecting their parents. The parents are always they are sacrificed and dedicated their life for us, but now what we are doing, we are neglecting our parents. So this kind things should not happen in the future. So that's what we have to we have to uh, inform, we have to tell the by through the stories, so we have to guide them. So that's why I'm reading at least one story every day. So after reading the story, I try to tell. Sometimes we don't have time to explain the story to my kids. So whenever we are getting time, so I will tell the story. So this kind of story is there. So we have to live in the society in this way. So we have to always respect our elders. So we have to always respect to our grandparents and parents and friends. So societies nowadays, and they are very in the systematic manner. We have to respect each and everyone. So we have to give respect our teachers. So this kind of things we have to always, we have to teach our kids. So that is I'm doing the thing, sir.
Yes, yes, I also do like this also because my son has a storybook also in his
Mm,
class. So that's why I always try to help him in his studies. So and I also try to help in his studies, and as well as I also love reading his storybooks. Okay,
mm.
because the storybooks are written in a very simple language. Okay,
Yes, yes.
so that's
Mm.
why everybody can understand very well. And there are lots of many vocabs also there. Okay,
Yes,
in
yes,
story.
sir, yes. Yeah.
So
So we can
you
easily
know,
grasp all the vocabs.
yes, yes. So that's why
Yeah.
I am also learning from storybooks, as well as I am also teaching my son. Okay,
Mm.
and then
Yeah.
there's a very good point you have said that there are moral lesson also. Okay, there
Yes.
is a moral
Yes.
lesson Also, and we can also teach our son by teaching these kinds of story. Okay, so it's very helpful for everyone.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes, yes, sir. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Actually, we
okay.
have
So
covered it.
our video is getting longer. Okay,
Okay,
I think we should
okay.
wrap up our conversation.
Yeah, sure, sir. Next, we
Okay,
can
guys.
discuss
Hey,
another topic.
okay, okay. It was a lovely conversation with you. Thank you
Yes,
very
sir.
much for accepting my request. And
Thank
good
you, sir.
night. Bye.
Bye, sir. Bye, sir.